basketball. The Blue Devils home this afternoon, taking on the reigning NCAA champs, the Lincoln Lions. This afternoon, Bill Covington Jr., Trey Styons, Adam Flory, the officials, and off we go, opening possession to the Blue Devils.
And you know fans are excited to see Caleb Foster back at the point after that injury he sustained at the end of the season. The Blue Devils are on the board.
First touch for Cooper. Challenge for Duke this year, Debbie, with that talented freshman class, but also some talented transfers that Duke brought in.
Now, only 2 returners, and Caleb Foster, and another 6'9".
And a good blow by there, and a good finish by Garda. 10 to shoot. Young off the back door. Up and under wouldn't go for Cleveland, but he will go to the line. Returns a ton. 4 starters, 11 letter winners. And all of a sudden, and a good play defensively. Oh, blocked by Flag. And a foul.
Gatorade Player of the Year, another member of this talented freshman class. Coach Shire telling us.
Maybe a good challenge for this young Duke team to face such a veteran group this afternoon.
And it's usually the ones that have the guys that have been playing for a while.
Flag down low. Good find. Brown with a dunk.
Cooper Flag just doing it all. A lot of deflections. He's so active right there, creating that turnover. And here's Cooper Flag.
And a foul will send Flag. Hudson wants to create. Pulls up and hits the 2. Good take there by Reggie Hudson. 7 to shoot. They feed the post. Garda down low and the dunk. Sorber.
And that's a nice pass out of the double team to find the open man. Great kick by Cooper Flag to Knipple. Freshman to freshman.
Strong. Proctor and the Blue Devils want to run. Knipple. Down low. Another dunk for Brown. Conversation today. Kind of a rarity these days.
Indeed, and the switching continues on the perimeter. Here comes the double by Cooper Flag. And that's a nice pass.
Proctor receives the pass out to Knipple for the triple. And the Blue Devils add to the lead.
Another assist. Great look by Shoe.
I believe it was Cleveland.
Cleveland lost his shoe. He's putting it back on. And his teammate gets the bucket in the process.
That was a tough 2.
We're still playing without a shoe.
Knipple uses the baseline and is fouled on the drive.
All CIAA last season.
Proctor, a tough take, couldn't finish, but he'll head to the line. Proctor to the line. Relationship with his college head coach, Herb Sindek, who was at NC State for forever. Julius coach, now his first head coaching experience. Has his team right in it as we approach the midway point of the first half. And the Blue Devils go to sleep defensively, and an easy layup.
Harris just lost sight of his player. 6'6" freshman out of Herndon, Virginia. How long it takes to develop, and Kamon didn't start playing basketball until recently, so he's made tremendous progress, and they're looking really forward to his growth throughout the season.
Brown and James each with 2 personals.
And some long arms, and defensively they're going to be really tough.
Gillis, the Purdue transfer, on top. Proctor drives, and the right-handed scoop.
Lions look like
the Duke team picked to win the ACC in the preseason.
so hard to play against a team that switches unless you can find a mismatch, and that's a nice.
Duke creates the turnover. Here comes Cooper Flag. Ahead for Brown for the finish.
Those are the turnovers that Lincoln.
Halfway through the opening half, Jackson out for Hudson. Goes begging, and the Lions will keep it. Much of a privilege it is for him to be able to play the point guard position at Duke. Said it was something he dreamed of. Flag from outside. Cooper Flag can do it all.
How mature is that? The poise he plays with, and he's 17 years old. He doesn't turn 18 until December, and it's a great take. Not this. I mean, well, not at this level, for sure.
Knipple, another triple, another 3.
Wow.
His third, just lead of the game. Flag pulls up, and a chance Looks for three. Points perfect from the floor. And buries the free throw.
Hard to find a good look at the basket right now when this Blue Devil defense is really starting to excel. Contested outside shot, but it goes down anyway over the outstretched.
The run for the Blue Devils.
It's a much-needed bucket by the Lions. Great back cut by Tyrese Proctor. Good read on the guys moving together. You've got to be tough guarding the ball, and you've got to keep the ball out of the paint. The Blue Devils are doing it.
And the Blue Devils in practice every day with this group.
And I think that's what's made them so incredibly competitive is they just go head-to-head every day because there's nothing guaranteed. Nice pass for the... Nice when your team comes out and executes what you draw on the board.
Makes you look like a genius, doesn't it?
Played some good defense.
Sorber.
7 on the shot clock, 6-5.
Sorber trying to back down his man. Tough jumper. And gets the friendly roll.
Morgan State, nice turnaround. Flag took a good look at that one.
Knipple again from the outside. Another three. His fourth of the open.
Event for Lincoln.
Gillis. Now Foster. All the way to the hole. And the foul.
Really well, and it's great to have that kind of camaraderie in the backcourt. Any kind of good vision.
Gillis gets the rebound. Foster, flag, extra pass, Knipple in the corner. His fifth three. Garda got caught in no man's land, passed out of it. Now Cleveland became a hot potato here, but finally Hudson with Sorber the turnaround, left it short. Flag with the rebound. How about the backcourt pressure by Nix? He commits the foul.
Line.
Just what's your overall
defense, which defensively it takes a while to learn. Just how on the USA Basketball Men's Select Training Team.
Foster couldn't finish. Malowacz the rebound and a foul. Freshman Debbie, it's the speed of the game that you have to adjust to, and until you're in it.
Positioning on both sides of the ball. I think it's a tough position.
Duke's offense, Blue Devils have built this 18-point lead, but Lincoln's shooting 48% from the field.
They are. They're moving the ball really well. And that's nice offense right there. A little curl in today, and they've come in with no fear, and they're playing hard, and they look really good. They're going to be a tough team to beat.
James. Proctor in the corner for three. Rolls it in.
That's nice. Sion James gives the Knipple forcing that difficult shot.
Kicks it out, and a foul will go against Cleveland.
And I like the attack mentality that Duke has.
Bringing the group together.
Yeah, having, older players, Tyrese.
A sophomore last year.
And he played in that Elite Eight. Great defense again by the Blue Devils. Tyrese just such good ball pressure. It's just a really good perimeter defender, forcing a difficult shot, but he gets called. And Lincoln going to his zone. I like this chess match here, switching it up. Little 2-3 zone. Tyrese going to take the long range and drills it.
Proctor kicks it out. Gillis from the wing. And the tip wouldn't go. That is the half.
Change, then he knows it's not for him anymore. And it's just very different now than it was, say, 10, 20 years ago.
I found it interesting as Hudson hits the bucket. Bennett has been there at Virginia. And boy, he certainly talked about the battles that Duke has with North Carolina every year. His Flag tries the triple and knocks down another.
Great games, and what Tony Bennett did for Virginia basketball, how he really put that program back on the map, and with his own unique style of play, that he learned to continue to switch. And there's not getting out there too late.
Worked out for Duke. It'll be a shot clock violation, but I'm sure
as Blue Devils go into the next week, because they have a week between exhibitions, which is nice.
Here's Foster for three. And attacking the glass and laying it in, Sion James.
American Conference sportsmanship winner. It's just an exceptional young man.
Flag through the double team, all the way to the rack. The three-point play. Couldn't finish.
But you can see how stifling they can be. Knipple for another one. Has a nice rebound and a great pass. And a flush by Knipple.
Purdue.
I like how Kaman got so excited about that assist. Nice answer.
10 to shoot. Hudson off a screen. Knocks down the jumper.
That's Darren Harris, the fence on the pick and roll here. A little late, gets hung on the screen, just gets his hip clipped.
And Malawatch, another rebound.
11 on the day for the big man.
The transfer from Purdue, Gillis, unable to finish. Good offensive rebound. Harrison Flag completes the...
He just loves to play. He's so humble, he's so well-spoken, and he just loves to win. Nice take.
That's one test. Proctor in transition. He attacks the rack and will head to the line.
And there's some of that trend. One of my favorite parts of his game is just his ability to pressure the basketball. At North Mecklenburg High School, where he has his jersey retired. He won the state.
Evans involved for the first time. Proctor pulls up and knocks down the two.
Proctor's just being able to call.
Years, at least one McDonald's All-America. That's pretty good.
That's incredible. And Duke has 92 total McDonald's All-Americans in their history, and that is the most of
today. Unfortunately for Coach Hodge, it appears he's on his way to an 0-4 record in Cameron.
Great on-ball defense. But like his 11 NCAA tournament games, a national championship game, he brings experience. He brings just like telling us that he's a big, consistent voice in practice every day. Naturally, that verbal, but you can do it. It's a habit, just like any other habit you form in basketball.
And Duke wants to run. Foster to the hole. Everything.
Over 40 years, that partnership has existed, started by Coach K and the Krzyzewski family. The Shires are now carrying the torch, and John and Marcel are just wonderful advocates for Duke children. And then they'll play Auburn December 4th here in the ACC SEC Challenge. So
here's James in transition to finish it. Perhaps.
The kid from Maine, University of Maine, coming to Cameron.
And it's going to go quick now, isn't it? We get through
the result they probably wanted, but I think they've really can see how talented their team is. They put on a nice show today, and he's pretty capable off a ball screen of creating his own space.
For continuing to compete in a game with the spread that we have. Here's Evans. And the tough finish will send him to the line.
Better.
Spoken like a true coach.
Side.
Guard of the turnaround, in and out. Offensive rebound for Lincoln, but he was on the inline, and it's back to the Blue Devils as Coach Sinews.
By the Lions, and they give up the offensive board, and Knippel's going to take advantage of a shorter defender down here on the block, and he just misses the chippy.
His pivot foot. And right through the legs of Malawatch.
Step by step, putting the pieces together, and then the next piece is learning your teammates' strengths and weaknesses, where to pass on the ball, what they like to do, how to play.
A run a year ago. Curious to see what Coach Keats' club looks like this year. And a foul on the floor. It should be another.
NC State proved last season that anything can happen, right? Any team can peak at the right time.
The best every single night. So battle tested if you come out of the ACC. Violation. Blue Devils come out of the scrum with it. Foster, Brown, here's Flag! Throw it down, big fella! Lincoln just now into their offense. Knocked away. And a foul on Sion James.
That's a big part of college basketball, is just that's the luck of the draw, staying healthy. You know, it's eating right, getting the right rest, and just Paul the Sixth High School, a powerhouse up in Northern Virginia. Same high school as Duke favorite Jeremy Roach. Nice pass, and the dunks to start.
We'll try a triple. Blue Devils have shot over 30% from three today. Good.
Came in here and really wanted his team to do a lot better, but I love their effort. You know, they're playing against one of the top teams in the country.
Oh.
They're a Division II.
And you know, the way Coach Hodge got the job, just interesting, was at a conference in Durham, as a matter of fact, as Harris hits the triple. It was actually at a conference hosted by North Carolina Central head coach Lavelle Moten. Talk about a guy who's done a lot of great work into playing fast. You like the pace that Duke has played?
I love it. I love that it's run and attack the rim, rebound, run and attack, and another three, and there's Sion James.
And the right-handed runner wouldn't go. And
Lions going to play a little 3-2 zone here.
oh, that'll shoot you out of his zone. Here's Evans again. Back-to-back triples. Can get in. Hubbard contesting, and a foul on Spencer. We have a moment before we leave. Also want to point out, knocked away. Begovic with the steal. Here comes Hubbard. On the wing. Harris, another triple.
Number 15.
From beyond the arc today.
Puts him over the century mark, and the turnovers are piling up here. Hubbard. And the foul. Little Turkey, the 7-foot junior.
Hubbard couldn't finish the spin. Everything but the finish for Brewer. We'll try a triple. Begovic the rebound. Evans boarding down low for the finish.
Pushing the 30-second mark on the clock.
Evans creates, goes to the hole, and two more. What you've seen from Blue Devils today.
I love how they share the basketball. I love the multiple weapons they have. How many players can do so many things.
Cooper Flagg, a prime example, only 17 years old.
Team mentality is what will carry you through to the very end.
4-run, and another season of Duke basketball off to a phenomenal start.
Konkanippel today in his freshman debut, but for all the Blue Devils today, unselfish basketball, team basketball, a joy to watch.